All right, let's get into the woman clothed in the sun with Trump and the people visiting the Pope's funeral today who died at 88 miles per hour years old, and we're being propelled into some end times and new times. And let's break these things open for you, because we are in the 7th year, 7th month, 7th day of the woman clothed in the sun, starting on 4/29, 4/30, depending on if you count or don't count the starting day, okay? And 2017 is when dawn started to come, we saw him rising over the horizon line, that Hillary, and as he shined his light over there, he started the magma movement, and this earquake started where they were saying trumpets, 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 and the trumpet started to sound and those types of things. And then you had the corona crown being placed on the head of the king while he was in office. And this is also for the birth that's coming, for that born again time frame that's being placed upon the earth. And then the rib was taken and covered with flesh through the ribbon nucleic acid, and that ribbon's going to be wrapped up for your box for your China and rapture and Christmas time frame and all those things. And this is part of your Christmas spirit, this 25 that you're in 2025, and that's going to take you into the 25 of 9/11. So that's your 26 and 27, which is part of your alphabet and sign, or your DNA on the back side. So all these things are going together that I've put together way back when. All right, so now we're in that middle time frame between the 7 and the 8, and the 8 is connecting from one time to another time frame. That's starting on the 9/23/25, but we're in that middle time frame, that deal-making time frame, and Trump is coming and talking about the 2028 third term, that trimester, and he's setting up that next 7 years, because we're going from the spiritual into the carnal, like I told you. And this is where the people are hearing the trumpets sounding. They see the millennium started. They saw the millennial generation born. All these things are going together in their head, like, hey man, what's going on here? So maybe the church is wrong about how they're seeing end times. They just keep saying the same stuff over and over again, and we're seeing these things happen. Like, maybe they're wrong. Well, they are wrong. So that's a whole nother topic. But you're in that 7th year of the trumpet sounding in the ear, and then it's going to reverb, and we're seeing these things. I talked about the planets and stuff hitting strings in the sky and reverb. We can kind of see how 2017, the planets aligned in the sky, with a woman clothed in the sun. It comes down to earth. As it comes down to earth, we see the 7-year, 8-year time frame on the vibrations hitting. So this is where all these things start to work in a fashion. All right, so these are very special times that we live in, when the mysteries of heaven are being opened up, and you either have the eyes and ears to see and hear them, or you don't. Okay, but you have to understand you live in a program, and this program is using certain types of lights and frequencies to blind the people and deafen the people, so that if they could see, if they could hear, that they could not. And that's why some of you need to take 3-day detox, or the 40-day detox, or whatever, right? And that might be a 40-year detox for some of you looking at you. But it's just, there's so much stacked on to understand the overall view. But either way, the trumpets are sounding, and the woman clothed in the sun, the spiritual into the carnal, in the next 7 years being lined up and announced. The king's here to take his kingdom and all these different things. So your end times, your tribulation, your great tribulation, however you want to call it, your Mad D, Mod D, it's all here, folks. So follow the man with a pitcher of water. And that's why they also show like Washington sitting on the boat, hands up or whatever. But crypto is part of the water. Money is water because it's currency. And that's part of the flood waters being put upon the earth. while the church is, well, the earth literally flooded. Okay, monkey man. So, think what you want, but to each his own.